This is just going too far, Danielle. We're out of control at this point.
Guys, she is 12 years old. Guys, she is 14. I'm reading all these comments.
Danielle Cohn first became popular on the app Musical.ly, which is now widely known as the app TikTok. She first got a featured video on the app, and from there, her account took off. Her most popular videos consisted of trendy dance videos and lip-syncing videos. In an article by BuzzFeed News, Danielle Cohn's mother, Jennifer, stated that, "I was pretty shocked. She was so young and she would be making more than me in a week, a lot more than me." Danielle's career took off quickly and soon she was getting sponsorships frequently. Jen said an average ad or sponsored video opportunity via Musical.ly offered $400 to $500 at the time, and Danielle would receive multiple requests a week. In March of 2017, Danielle and Jen moved out to LA to give Danielle more business opportunity. Danielle got enrolled into online school. Once she moved to LA, she slowly made changes to her appearance, which attracted a lot of hate to her. Her clothing started to get more revealing and less age-appropriate, and a lot of her pictures were heavily face-tuned, which she did admit to later on. But eventually, some people did some digging on Danielle. The allegation is that Danielle has been claiming her age is 2 years older than what it actually is. These suspicions came after someone did a little research on a pageant she had been in. In 2013, Danielle participated in a pageant called National American Miss. She participated multiple years, but 2013 is one I'm going to be talking about. As you can see, here is her name in the 2013 pageant. In order to enter as a Miss Florida Princess, there's an age range. You have to be ages 4, 5, and 6. Meaning if Danielle was the maximum age, 6, she would be about 13 today. When she entered in 2014, she was old enough to be in the junior preteen category, which means she would have been 7, which again makes her 13 now if you do the math. Here's her accepting her award in 2014 for the junior preteen category. Danielle shut down the claims, defending herself on Twitter, saying, "I wasn't entered at the wrong age, I won in 2014. There's a video on YouTube, Miss Florida, crowning National American Miss. I won at the age of 10. I was 9 at the cutoff January 1st, therefore I was still 9 and able to compete at the age of 10. I didn't turn 10 until March." After this, people started digging more, and soon enough, more evidence was found. Her aunt, Kimberly, posted this picture of them together, and as you can see, the caption has been edited. The original caption read, "Can't believe my princess is 7 already," which again means Danielle would currently be 13 because of the date it was posted. Not only that, but a classmate of hers found their old yearbook from elementary school, and ignore the watermark, I just blurted out so it wouldn't be super annoying, but that is clearly her and it says 4th grade, and the years are 2015 to 2016. When you're in 4th grade, you're usually 9 or 10 years old, and I'm guessing Danielle was 9 because her birthday is in March, so she wouldn't have been 10 yet. Meaning, in 2015, Danielle would be 9 years old. In 2016, she would be 10 years old. 2017, she would be 11 years old. 2018, she would be 12 years old. And now, 2019, she would be 13 years old. Not only that, but Danielle participated in a contest when she was in 1st grade. There's an article about it online called "Orange County Student Wins Statewide Poster Contest," and as you can see, it was published in 2013. If you scroll down, you see Danielle Cohn's name, and it says that she's a 1st grade student. If she was in 1st grade in 2013, she would be 13 now if you do the math. If that isn't enough, recently some pictures were leaked. Her grandma had a bunch of pictures posted on Flickr, and there were some in particular that people noticed. Here, Danielle Cohn's mom, Jennifer, is clearly about to give birth, and if you look at the date on the picture, it is March 7th, 2006, which is Danielle's exact birthday, yet again showing that Danielle would be 13. There's this other picture too of her and her brother, and she's a baby, and that was also taken in 2006. Once these pictures came to light, Linda, Danny's grandma, deleted her account. She also started defending herself. "I know who took the pics, and I'm pretty sure it changed stuff around. You still haven't addressed why the wristband says 2006 instead of 2004. If Danny was really 15, then where's the proof? You're making fools out of yourself by still trying to deny the evidence. Did your grandma have Flickr though? With 1 follower? No, I don't think so. So how did whoever's account that was get those photos, and why does it say they were taken in 2006? I'm sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. It said the photos were taken in 2006 along with the camera settings. I really doubt that someone posted these pictures back in 2006 with the intentions for making y'all look like liars 13 years from then. Danielle also jumped in to explain. My mom's band would have her birthday on it, not mine. If you look closely at the wristband, it says the date March 7th, 2006. Which was most likely just documenting the date that day. It's not meant to be a birth date. Danielle also went to a Justin Bieber concert in 2013, and her mom gave a review of it online. On the website Ticketmaster, you can see that there's a Justin Bieber show from 2013, and the third review down is from a username at Jennifer6262002, which people traced back to Danny's mom, and the review reads, "My 6-year-old daughter loved the show." Danielle and her mom have constantly denied these claims over the years.
In the age that I say I am, I would not lie.
No one really heard anything about it from her dad until recently he came out with a statement. I have decided to set things straight about my daughter Danielle Cohn. For years I have done the diplomatic thing while dealing with my daughter being online in a way I didn't approve of and trying to have it handled out of social media because I figured the system would work and keep my daughter safe. I was never married to her mother Jennifer, and Danielle is my only child with her. The only person I've ever married is my wife now, Heather. Danielle and Jen did live with me from birth until around 10. I allowed her to stay at my house despite not dating for 10 years, rent-free, so we could both take care of Chad and Danielle. They were never homeless, and Danielle was allowed to stay with me at any time. Her grandmother Linda lives an hour away from Orlando, so how homeless could they really have been? Danielle is 13. I have never liked Danielle being on social media, especially when she started at such an early age. But pageants and modeling and then Musical.ly were all pushed on her. It was a huge problem to me. I asked for it to stop immediately, which it didn't. We found Pinterest boards with her photos, and I told her mom I was worried about. We tried to take measures to stop it, but it didn't stop. The pictures now have gotten worse and worse. When Danielle was first on social media, on Musical.ly, I was disgusted that kids would post videos and their parents thought it was okay. I asked for it to stop, but it didn't, and now it has spiraled into me being worried about my daughter's safety. I've gone through multiple outlets and no one cares because I'm the father and it proves fathers have no rights. I want these companies to be held accountable because they never did their due diligence in checking my daughter's age, and I've used a minor for profit because the money is more important than the truth. Despite my feelings, I allowed Danielle to move to California if this made her happy, with the agreement that she would visit once a month, send school records, and be appropriate. If I found something inappropriate, they'd take it down. It started with crop tops to bikinis and now lingerie. Instead of it being taken down, now every time I ask, I'm told Danielle wants to post it, even when she was 11, and I'm told she's losing likes. To me, safety is more important. They have no issues using my daughters for clicks, a minor, someone who just turned 13. My mother contacted Target when her age was listed as 13, which you all saw then changed back when someone else called them. I contacted the Child Labor Board in California, who told us her birthday was wrong, and then hurried off the phone. All of these platforms and organizations saw the money or didn't care enough, and it's continued for years now. She is a child and should not have been working from such a young age. Yes, I have a custody agreement where my daughter is supposed to see me every month for a week, but her mother only sends her when she feels like it, makes it difficult, and I go months without a call or seeing her. She wasn't even allowed to attend my wedding. When she is here, she gets constant calls to do this or that ad, and I worry if she's actually enjoying life. She was pulled out of school for online school without my knowledge at first. I have to argue to try to see school records, which I've never been shown. I had to call Child Services in California 6 months ago to ask if my daughter was in school. She was smart and probably could have gotten a cheerleading scholarship eventually. When I called the police, I also stated I was worried she was dating much older boys. Instead of checking, they sent police for a welfare check. A police officer called to tell me he felt sorry that things weren't right at the house, but they could do nothing for me. All this did was place a bigger wedge between me and Danielle. I haven't seen her since. Yet she was in Orlando a month ago, but no one called to tell me. She has met her nephew on the other side of her family, but not her new sister. Once again, the system has failed me. I have a parental agreement which says I should be contacted about any job Danielle has to ensure it's age appropriate. I have never been contacted once. When I've asked to be in contact with their managers, it never happens. I'm allowed to have everything I deem not appropriate to be taken down, but she never will, and Instagram and YouTube just ignore me. Once again, I spent $20,000 to get half custody that I deserved years ago for no one to care about making sure it gets followed unless I spend thousands again to fight it. I also feel sorry for these young guys who are being lied to and put in a horrible situation of dating an underage and illegal minor. She is 13 and should not be around 17-year-old boys. I have asked Jen not to allow her around boys that age, and she says it's Danielle's decision, even though I have sources telling me she is pushed towards the older boys and people for likes and followers. I watch videos where Jen sits there while Danielle dances or is dressed provocatively and sees nothing wrong with it. but it's not enough for YouTube or Instagram to take it down again. I have also lost my patience with Danielle talking about my mother, her grandmother, acting as if she hates her. My parents took care of Danielle and Jen and Chad more than her own family did for 10 years, and to treat her the way they have is unforgivable. Even when I would ask my mom not to help Jen, she would help her, costing her thousands of dollars. Danielle says she hates her because she's tried to show her real age. She contacted Target. She posted Danielle's birth certificate because she was worried about her seeing older boys with her. She then was threatened by Jen's mother, Linda, and was called so many times by Danielle and Jen, telling her to take it down just like bullies. When I asked Danielle to call my mom to talk to her after she was diagnosed with cancer, she would not. After the birth certificate was published, they never said anything nice to her. She doesn't hate her, she fears for her safety. This is a person you support online. How would you feel as a grandmother or as a father to watch this? She may be my daughter, but she has been brainwashed and makes terrible decisions that I cannot change. I appreciate and thank all the people who have sent me and Heather messages because you are worried about my daughter. I never wanted to come out and make this kind of statement, but I have been forced to, as I am tired of being bothered and disgusted for years. Heather keeps being texted and bothered to stop talking when all she's done is defend us. I am losing the ability to walk due to a neuromuscular condition and learning to live with being disabled. I have a newborn baby, my mom has cancer again, I work full-time and have side businesses while I deal with this drama and never get to see my daughter Danielle because I won't go along with the lies and am alienated for it. In the end, I want my daughter to be able to be herself. She's smart and has so much potential, but the system has failed her. She is truly 13, and you all have seen the real birth certificate. I don't understand why her age is so bad, and doing age-appropriate ads, acting, whatever would have been fine, even though I never wanted that life for her. I do want Danielle to be happy, but not at this cost. No 13-year-old should be dancing in lingerie. Instagram should step up and take care of this. Danielle used to love being active, cheerleading, and school, but that's all gone. There's more to life than going to places to take cool pictures or dance in front of. I truly hope in the future she gets to experience life and have fun and not be caught up in a world of followers, fame, likes, and money. Danielle responded with a large statement on her Instagram story. She posted a series of paragraphs, and normally I'd read it, but she actually ended up stealing it, copying and pasting a whole article titled "A Thank You Letter to My Absent Father." And if you look at them side to side, she literally took the whole entire thing. I'm not going to show the rest of them side by side, but there's a lot more that she took.
For all of you guys coming on my page saying my dad cares about me so much, you literally made my mom sign a contract so you didn't have to pay child support and didn't have to be in my life. So please get yourself out of here and stop saying lies because you know the truth and you know what you did to me, so stop.
She also said this about her dad. He never supported anything I did, was never at my cheer or pageants. Also, any one of my friends would tell you that. Danielle's stepmom responded to her in an Instagram comment section. I knew about you from the get-go and we met at the park. Someone tried to keep us from meeting. He didn't go to your pageants because he didn't support that. He did go to your soccer games. I'll probably get blocked after this just like I'm blocked on your phone by someone because I'm allowed in your life even less than your dad. I've never even pushed the word stepmom on you because certain people don't like it and I don't care about labels. We just want things on your social media to be more appropriate for a 13-year-old. Some of Dustin's friends also posted a picture of her birth certificate, which was leaked a while ago, but this time it's coming from people who have a close connection with her dad. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Jennifer, are you really going to continue to lie about Danielle's age? When is enough enough? It got to the point where a GoFundMe was made for Dustin's court expenses. Danielle and Jen continue to try to prove her age is 15. On Jen's Instagram, she posted a picture from the doctor where her birth year is listed as 2004. However, no one believes her as many people claim she puts Danielle's incorrect birthday on everything. Danielle also tried to show proof of her age by posting a picture of a work permit she had. But people were still skeptical as her birth certificate might not have been needed to verify it.
15. I'm 15.
This whole topic is so confusing, but for now, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to follow my Insta at sisterspillyt. I answer all DMs, just might not be right away, but I do. If you'd like a shout out in my next video, comment Purple Sunset. Here are the shout outs from my last video.